Hey folks, yes, I'm back a little later than usual, but yes, Ghost Critic is back with some more comic book reviews. It's been a very poor week, to be fair, this weekend with comics, but I guess we should get started straight away. Give a short video for a change. We've got Brightest Day number 21. And we kick off with, funnily enough, a clean-up from the last issue and the resolution of sorts of the Aquaman storyline. And black clouds are in the sky and they are looming, which is never a good idea for our superheroes. That is briefly looked upon, and then we're straight into our Martian Manhunter, John Johns, and his battle with Decay. And he realises, he's gone out of the whole trance thing or the dreamlike world that Decay sorted for him to make him think he was happy again and that he was back with his wife and his kid. But he's seen through that, and there's a huge big battle going on. It all looks very nice, and he realises with what I think a lot of superheroes should really do to get rid of all these big bads, because they keep coming back and they keep coming back. Let's just get rid of them. Let's kill them. So he heads off to the sun with a huge sacrifice. He's going to kill himself as well. But he will get rid of his nemesis Decay. And of course they head to the sun, they burn up into cinder, and bam! Mission accomplished. Martian Manhunter has succeeded in doing whatever his mission was, and he has suddenly got the White Lantern suit on, and he's then made to make a choice. He has to now choose between Mars and Earth. The only thing is, while he was fighting with Decay, he sensed all the people's fear that was going on in Earth at that precise moment, and he obviously is going to pick Earth. He's going down there to save us Earth people, us humans, because that's what superheroes do. And yes, he goes off, saves a few people. Obviously, having made that choice, suddenly Boston Brand turns up, and just Martian Manhunter, being the telepath that he is, he knows this is okay. Boston Brand's going, go on, run away, this is all going to go wrong, it's not my fault. But Martian Manhunter goes, I know if this is the White Lantern wants, that's what he's going to get. And right at the very end, you get John Jones of Mars. The Earth has accepted you. And he seems to sink into the ground. So, is he still alive? Is he dead? What is going on? But you know what? For a change, and it's a shame this has happened so late on in the run, Brightest Day is bloody good now. Oh, I'm really excited now to find out how Jeff Johns is going to tie this all up, and if he doesn't, I'm going round to his house and having some serious words. Second comic of the week was Green Lantern number 62, and this is the prologue to War of the Green Lanterns. Hello, the last Green Lantern event, apparently, Brightest Day, still not over, but hey, let's charge on into the next one. But you know what, I almost don't care, because this is going to be good. It has to be. If this is the setup, I am excited for what, Jeff Johns just can't do wrong at the moment. And with all his artists on there was Benz and Saev Hunter and Cifuentes, I'm excited about this. Basically what this issue gives you is a history of Corona. I don't know the character, so I don't know how close this is to what it actually is the history of, or they're kind of retconning it, or if they're just picking up tiny little bits and embellishing for a more mature and sophisticated reader. I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me that. But I don't care, it's very, very interesting. I'm very excited for what comes on. So within the whole history of Corona, we've also got all the heads of the spectrum of lanterns. They've all joined together now, and they're going back to what is it? The Lost Sector. Yes, they're off to the Lost Sector to go and chase Krona and fight him and beat him down. But what do they find? Yes, they find all the little totems with all their signals on, and the Book of Black. Now, if I remember rightly, we had excerpts of the Book of Black in Blackest Night. They were like the last few pages. And shout at me now, shout at your TV screen, your PC screen. I didn't really read them, but hey. But anyway, this Book of Black on the Lost Sector, it's a trap. It ensnares all the lanterns, and at the end of the issue, they all collapse. But there's a little tag on. There's kind of like chapter accessed. So this Book of Black is basically giving us, the reader and the superheroes, a little tidbit here and there. But the next chapter apparently is there will be only 3, and this is the prophetic book that Abin Sur always goes on and on about, that the Guardians didn't believe in and didn't want to believe in, but probably did, but kept it very quiet because it went against everything that they probably thought of. And it finishes with this, there will be only 3, and there's this picture of obviously Hal, there's Guy Gardner, there's John Stewart, and I think, is it Ion? And it says there will be only 3. So, I mean, all these guys, they're all looking after our sector, and usually there is only 1 per sector, Green Lantern. So, we're going to get rid of 1, by the looks of it. Which one's it going to be? All through this issue, we've heard people keep saying, Hal, when was the last time you took off your ring? You know, he has had it on, and he has been Green Lantern for a long, long time. So is this a kind of precursor to what's coming? Is Hal going to be taking off his ring? We already have the Guardians sending out one of the other Green Lanterns to come and retrieve Hal, to put him in front of some court, to face judgment about treason. And it's just, there is so much in there. It's really exciting. Green Lantern always been one of my favourite books coming out of DC. Cannot wait for the next one. Finally, I said it was a short week. Teen Titans number 92. Ghost Critic, you don't normally review Teen Titans. Well, no, I don't. But it was a crossover with the current Red Robin story. And because it was such a short week, I thought, oh, what the hell, let's add another title on just for that week, just to do the crossover. Now, not being a big fan of crossovers, unless I'm already collecting those titles, it was lucky it was a short week because I wasn't particularly impressed. I don't know if this is what Teen Titans is like at the moment. I have quite a few of their trades from this series and really like the stuff, but I mean, basically this is just one big battle scene with Calculator. All the robots that are centered around this nightclub where the main signal of Calculator's robot army is coming from, and they dispatch them quite quickly. They realise the signal's coming from under this nightclub, so they bash a hole in there, and there's another big battle with even bigger robots, and eventually we find out this Calculator here is also an android. So there's someone working behind the curtain. I really didn't get it. Why this had to be a crossover, for one, I'm not really sure. This could just have been the next chapter in Red Robin. It could quite easily have been that. Just say, hey, Teen Titans, come over to my pad, we're off, and we're going to fight Calculator. Why it had to cross over in Teen Titans, I don't know. The only idea I can think of is DC getting more money out of our pockets, which it managed to do on mine. The artwork in this sucks. They all look like anorexic model wannabes. Who's the artist on this? Oh, it's Genty. Well, that explains a lot. Anyway, you won't see Teen Titans again. That is me for this week. Or is it? Because it's been such a short week, I may do some little little episodes. If you think this is little, I'll make them shorter. One thing I will say is I did get Joe the Barbarian this week. It's the final part of the 8 mini from Grant Morrison, but because I haven't, it's been so long since the last issue, I'm going to have to read it all from the start again. So that might be a special episode as well, where I will just cover Joe the Barbarian and do the whole series. And with that, I'm out. Subscribe, rate, comment. Go and check me out on my Twitter feed. Follow me if you're not already. I know a few of you already are. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Until next week. Or maybe sooner.